Kamusta na kayo?
Hola, hola, everyone.
What's poppin', everybody? My name is Nico Blitz.
And I'm Jackie Ramirez.
And welcome back to another episode of Mexipino Podcast. We're here, we're alive. It is currently
raining.
Yeah, it's currently raining. Just as it was raining in the place that we were at, which is basically going to be the premise of this entire podcast.
Pretty much.
But, you know, we wanted to get into something that is literally happening in real time right now.
Yes, like as literally right before we pushed record. Also, if you're looking at my nails, ignore my pinky nail because my nail fell off if you're watching the video version. But yeah, currently right now, Nico's family and we're in a group chat and we are currently in a dispute about whether this instance of Nico filling up my gas counts or not, because premise, Nico has never filled up my gas in the time span that we've been dating, except for one time recently until this was brought up.
So I have.
So no, one time after we brought up the fact that Nico does not pump my gas.
Which means I have.
After the fact. So like he didn't do it prior to like us having this conversation. So I forgot how it came up. Oh,
you were talking about it on the show.
Yes, I was at work and we had to go do something. We had to go meet with like a client, a Toyota client, and we went to their building and then we all carpooled in one car. And the guys asked me, they're like, "Hey, does Nico pump your gas?" And I said, "No, he doesn't." And they all were like, "What?" And I was just like, "Yeah, he never has. Like, is that like a weird thing? Because I don't know. Like, I've never had anybody pump my gas. Like, that's just not a thing for me."
Yeah, same. I've never had anybody pump my gas either.
Okay, but it's the fact that like they were like, "No, Jack, like that's weird. Like Nico should be pumping your gas." And I'm just like, okay, well, like I don't expect him to, but like in the back of my head, I've always seen like people's like boyfriends or husbands like pump the gas for them. So I was just like, okay, maybe I guess it is weird. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. So then they're like, yeah, like we can't defend Nico on this one. And then we brought it up to his family and his family was like, even his mom was like, "Why would you not pump her gas?" His brother-in-law was like, you gotta pump her gas. Like, what the hell are you doing? And then his sister hella judged him. And then even his brother-in-law's mom like hella judged him too. And I was just like, was I supposed to say something at the beginning? I wasn't sure like if this was part of like a boyfriend-girlfriend like contract that like the boyfriend or the like pumps the gas.
That's all.
And then like when we brought it up, that's when he goes like, "I'll pump her gas. I'll pump her gas. I'll pump her gas." And then the one time that he pumped my gas, I was not in the car. He took my car because my car was the first car in the garage and he needed to go to his haircut appointment. And I only had like 7 miles on the car. And so he pumped my gas. And right now his family's like, "Hey, like that doesn't count." His mom said that doesn't count because I wasn't in the car.
Yeah, but guess what? I already had spent $50 to get my haircut done. And then I spent another $50 to pump the gas. So
Damn.
if that doesn't count,
I didn't know we were keeping track of how much we spent on each other.
No, because I'm talking about the logic.
Crazy.
No,
That's
I'm talking
crazy.
about the logic right now. Because if it doesn't count, then do you owe me $50? No.
Wow, now he's asking for his 50 back. That's crazy.
Because the logic that my mom had on this makes absolutely zero sense.
Your mom,
what do you mean it doesn't count?
Your mom's saying it doesn't count because I wasn't in the car. I think like, yes, you filled my gas and I love you for that. Thank you so much. However, I get what your mom is also trying to say, that it doesn't count because I wasn't in the car. And the whole premise was that when I drive my car and Nico is with me and he's in the passenger seat and I have to stop for gas, he doesn't get out. And I think that's why your mom is saying it doesn't count, because the whole thing was based on I drive my car and you're in the passenger seat, and when I need to stop for gas, you don't get off.
So then what is it that I did then? What did I do when I took your... Tell me, what did I do I took... Wait. What did I do when I took your car, I got my haircut, and I filled your tank? What do you call that?
You just did a good deed. You did a good deed.
That right? I don't do for anybody else. So what do you call that?
a good deed. But I'm not saying that it doesn't count. Your mom is saying that it doesn't count.
Do you think it doesn't count?
I think it like counts, but like I don't.
Okay, so what are we arguing here?
I'm not arguing anything. I'm just saying we're just talking about what your mom said and what your family's saying, because like I get what your mom is also trying to say.
Which is what?
Which is in her eyes, and I understand it. It doesn't count. It counts, but it also doesn't, because the whole like storyline was based on, and correct me if I'm wrong, that I drive my car, you're in the passenger seat, and when I stop for gas, you don't get out. Correct? That's how this all got brought up that one day.
In
right?
that particular situation, yes.
So
I will
that's
agree.
what your mom is saying, is that it doesn't count because I wasn't in the car. Because that's what the whole like, why don't you do this for Jackie? Like that's what she's saying doesn't count. Like I wasn't in the car.
Okay, but
you get that, right?
I get you, but here's how I'm gonna defend myself, right?
No, you did fill up my gas.
No,
you did fill up my
and
gas.
this is what I'm gonna rebuttal.
Oh my God.
No, and this is how I'm gonna rebuttal.
Nico just can't be wrong.
Because I just don't believe I'm wrong. So no. Check this out.
My God.
Let's say I'm at the crib and you're at work.
Yes.
Right? And let's just say you had a long ass day and you had to like extend your hours. Let's say I cooked. Right? But when I cooked, you weren't in the house. You weren't inside the house.
That's literally not the same thing.
So if I'm inside the house and I'm cooking, and just because you came hella later to eat, and let's just say I finished eating, does that not mean I cooked for you?
Yeah, it does mean you cooked for me. However, that also, like, why would you eat without me? That's real shit, though. Real shit, though.
I've literally told you you can eat without me.
Yeah, and I say, no, I'll wait for you.
And I say, no, don't wait. Literally, just do it. I literally tell you, just do it.
The only time I don't wait for Nico to eat is when he's, like, out, like, at a gig. And, like, I'm not going to wait till, like, 2 a.m. to eat. But, like, for the most part, if Nico's at a session and, like, I have to wait, like, an hour. Not that I have to wait. If I can wait an hour, like, I'll wait an hour.
Yeah,
but Nico will eat without me.
Well, that's fine because, like, let's say you're gonna be out with your friends.
Even crazier.
Let's say you're gonna be out till your friends until like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, if I'm going out to dinner, then yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if it's like an hour or something, like
I'll wait. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like.
Yeah, I will willingly wait. But if I verbally tell you eat without me, and I'm not tripping.
That's literally not the same thing. We were talking about gas. And the fact that, like, when we're at a gas station, bro, you sit in the passenger seat playing Pokemon Go while I pump my own gas.
Hey, all I know is when you're in the passenger seat, I don't even think about having you do it.
Well, because that's not, like, literally, yes. And it is a double standard. It is a double standard.
Thank you.
It is a double standard. I don't care, like, yes. But it's the fact that, like you are the, like, man in this relationship, and that's what people I think like it's just like, oh, like if you want to take care of her in all aspects.
So we're going back to like the 1800s where it's like, oh, I gotta rely on the man to do everything.
I didn't say everything.
To do all aspects?
I didn't say everything.
You literally said all aspects. Well, that's
aspects
everything.
That, like, you know, is more gentleman, like, you know, like you open the door. Why do you open the door for me?
Because I want to.
Yeah, but why do you open it?
Because I want to.
But there's a much deeper meaning to it that you just don't want to admit. Because you're a gentleman, correct? Because you're a gentleman, correct?
If that's what, sure.
You're such a bullshitter.
What? Sure.
You're such a bullshitter. Every time I'm going to make a point, Nico tries to be like, I mean, like, if you want, like, I guess. Like, I don't know. You could just say yes or no.
So then what falls in your eyes, wait. In your eyes, what falls under everything that is gentleman like?
Like being a handyman around the like house, around, you know, being a handyman. And I'm not saying that I can't do it because I am also, I think we live in a time now where like, I grew up with a dad that was just like very much like, hey, you're gonna learn to do this because you need to learn, and you need to be independent. And I understand that. But also at the same time, my dad has also raised me, hey, find a partner that is going to take care of you. So that way, yes, if you can do this on your own, but you have him to like rely on to do these things as well. Does that make sense?
So back to my question, what falls under gentlemanly things to do?
Gentlemanly things to do is just like knowing how to put things together, knowing how to problem solve, opening a door for me, which you do. Like I never like had someone to pump my gas. I will say my dad has pumped my gas when like we were first learning how to like drive. I was first learning how to drive. Mm-hmm. Like he would be like, you stay in the car, I'll pump the gas. But then even if I was to like pump my own gas with my dad, like it's because he was teaching me how to do it. Make sense?
So there was so it wasn't gentlemanly of your dad, it's because he was teaching you how to do it.
Well, no, there was instances where he would do it himself, and there was instances where he would tell me, hey, Jack, come out so I can show you how to do it too. Because I'm not going to just go my whole life without knowing how to fucking pump my own gas. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, if you're in the car with me and I have to pump my own gas, it's like, hey, babe, you can stay in the car. Like, I'm not asking you to pay for it. I'm not asking you to pay for it. But it's like, I think the thing is like, you get out and pump. That's what like a lot of people, I think honestly the consensus is that a lot of people are like, why don't you pump her gas?
I mean, because I'm able to pump my own gas, and I don't think I literally walk my entire... Wait. Can I get mine off? Like, literally, I go out my entire life not expecting anybody from anything. Or anything from anybody, rather.
Well, I'm about to fucking rip.
I will literally go pump my gas. I will do everything that I need to do.
I'm gonna bust a Nico right now.
Go ahead. Because I don't walk around.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna change the camera. Okay.
And I know you don't.
That was the first time I ever did that.
I don't expect for you to think. I know you don't expect for me to do everything for you, and I know that 100%.
Yes.
But with a little bit. When there comes to a point to where it's like...
Your thing is that if it's expected, you won't do it.
No, my thing is if I'm able to do it on my own, I am going to do it.
Yeah, but what if I'm not able to do something on my own? I'm not saying the gas. I'm not saying the gas.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Then you'll do it, right?
Then, yeah, I'll do it.
But, okay, you're able to cook on your own, right?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay, you would do it. But I do it.
Because that's what we agreed to.
Yeah, it's a rule we agreed to, but it's also a nice thing, right? It's like,
well, yeah, but we also
okay, all right.
And there's
wait. No. I'm getting my point off. I'm getting my point off now.
Mind you, there's also days. Okay, go ahead.
So, my other argument was when we go to certain places to like that are not California and they pump your gas for you, are you gonna get off and tell them, "Hey, no, I got it"?
No, because that's their job.
One, that's their job, and two, you're like, oh well, if somebody's gonna do it, then like,
no, that's fine. No,
right?
It's actually illegal for me to get out and do that. I'm not able to do that. It's not like, oh, they're gonna do it, I'm just gonna fuck off. No, it's illegal for me to do it.
No, it's not illegal for you.
Job for them
it's not illegal for you to do it.
It is. You can't do. No, you can't do it. I promise you, you can't.
Nico is such a bullshitter.
Go ahead.
Nico is such a bullshitter. No, like, it's the fact that he's like, he thinks that it's me. It's me bringing this up. Like, why don't you put my gas?
I'm reading. Wait. Let me read this right now. I put, is it illegal to pump gas in New Jersey? Yes, it's illegal to pump your own gas in New Jersey. My point was proven.
What about Oregon? Because isn't Oregon one of those states?
Let's see.
See, my thing is that Nico thinks that I'm the enemy right now, and I'm not. It's literally everybody else that's the enemy because they're the ones telling him and giving him shit as to why he doesn't put my gas.
So it said, this is where it's kind of confusing, but it says,
wait. Look at the fucking smirk you had when you were reading it. Look at the fucking smirk you had.
It says Oregon allows people to pump their own gas despite objections. Still, New Jersey, Oregon, and a handful of other states never lifted their self-service bans. So the bans are still there. It's still technically illegal.
They said that you can technically in Oregon.
Not New Jersey, but...
I literally just fucking said Oregon. I asked about Oregon.
Yeah, but I'm talking about New Jersey.
You see how this man is? You see how it is to live with this man? And I ask about something specifically. He's all like, yeah, but in like New Jersey, I asked about Oregon. Yeah,
but I also said that in certain states, it's illegal.
we had like covered New Jersey, and then I asked about Oregon. And then you're like, yeah, but in New Jersey, I asked about fucking Oregon.
Okay. It's still illegal.
The whole premise of this was that Nico doesn't really pump my gas. So you guys let me know. You guys let me know, or you let him know who's right, who's wrong, what the fuck. Like, if it counts that he gave me a full tank of gas and I wasn't in the car. When the whole situation started, or the whole like topic started, because I'm in the car, I'm driving my own car. He's in the passenger seat. And when I get to a gas station, he doesn't say, babe, I'll pump the gas. He sits in the passenger seat and plays Pokemon Go, which again, I never had a problem with. And I still don't have a problem with. But people give him shit about it. So let us know.
Hey, man, I don't even see why we're arguing then, because if you're okay with it,
that's what I'm saying. Nico's attacking me as if I'm the fucking person that said all this.
You're arguing for the people?
I'm arguing for the people because I get it. Because like, you're like, my mom doesn't, that makes no fucking sense. And I'm like, I get you and I also get her.
Hey, all I got to say to my mom is...
What? Say it to your mom.
No, yeah. All I'm saying is if it doesn't count, then I need $50 from somebody.
Why don't we just call your mom? She's home.
No. Because honestly, I'm gonna need $50 from somebody.
Why?
Go ahead, call her.
That's just you getting gas, bro, not pumping hers. That's what Jason said, his brother-in-law.
Look.
He said, that's just you getting gas, bro. That's not pumping hers.
Then Jason owe me $50. Somebody owe me $50 if that don't.
Wait.
So wait. So wait. Let me ask this. Let me ask you. Because what would you rather have? Would you rather have me fill up your tank in full or me pump your gas?
I'm not.
And you pay for
I'm not the enemy.
No. I know. I'm asking you a genuine question. Would you rather me fill up your tank or you pay for your tank, but me have to fill it up?
I mean, either or is cool.
No, but what would you rather have?
I mean, I don't know. Because I've paid for my tank like my whole life. So like, I don't care. So,
but what would you rather have, A or B?
If I'm being so honest.
What?
I'd rather have you pump my gas.
Shut the fuck up.
Because honestly...
Hey, man. Hey, we live in this different presidency, man. All I'm saying is somebody better fill my tank. I could give a fuck if you...
So you admit that you'd rather have somebody fill your tank?
Yeah, like give me 50... Like, no, give me $50 so I can fill my tank, is what I'm saying. I don't care if anybody ever grabs the freaking pump and puts it in my car.
Because you know what it is? It's not even if it's someone. It's your significant other doing that. Like being like, hey, no. Like I'll go out. You can stay in here because I am a woman, and you know how scared I am to just go fucking pump my gas in general. Like I get so scared to pump my gas. Either way, Nico literally knows how scared I am to do anything by myself. Like, I don't like going to a gas station by myself. I don't like going shopping by myself. If I'm here by myself in the apartment while he like is gone, I sleep with a fucking bat next to me. I sleep with a knife hidden in the bed. I sleep with pepper spray, and I sleep with a taser. You really gonna make jokes about this right now?
I'm not making no jokes.
You're fucking smirking at the camera. So yes, I'd rather have him get out of the car than me to pump my gas.
Okay.
That's my
good.
answer.
That's good to know. And the fact is, we haven't talked about this until
We've
now.
literally talked about this.
No, until now.
We've literally talked about this. That's fucking crazy. But okay. That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying.
I still think we should get your family on the phone.
Go ahead, call them. Call all of them.
All right, I'm gonna
FaceTime them. I will literally argue here for the like. We're gonna scrap everything that we were gonna talk about. We're literally just talking about this. This is literally
gonna be a podcast dedicated.
This is crazy. I'm getting roasted. Like, I literally filled the tank, bro. I filled the tank.
Hi.
Put them against the mic.
So we're filming Mexipino podcast right now, and the topic is the gas.
Put their thing on loud. Put it on loud.
It's your mom.
Oh, put it on loud. No, put the volume on loud.
Nico is confused as to why you think it doesn't count. I know why it doesn't count, but he's confused as to why it doesn't count.
Of course he's confused. Because it's Nico.
What does that even mean?
Because that doesn't count because you had to go get gas.
No,
like, either way, you had to go get gas.
No, I didn't because I could have
7 miles left.
No, I didn't because I literally could have just said switch cars. I literally could have just said let's switch cars. I'm taking my car because I have a full tank. But no, I literally willingly got your car and I filled it after my haircut. So $50 became $100-something, and I said nothing about it until today when I'm getting roasted for something good that I did.
He asked for $50 back from me.
No, I didn't ask from you. No, we'll play it back. I didn't ask from you. I'm saying if that doesn't count, then somebody owes me $50. I didn't say you did. I'm saying whoever's saying that it doesn't count owes me $50 if it doesn't count.
Hi, Chance. Chance is trying to say hi. Uncle
Hi,
Nico.
Chance. My nephew Chance is on the line too. Hi.
No, it has to be you guys are like randomly driving and Jackie's in the car and let me do this.
Hi, Chance.
Okay. Sure. You know what?
He said sure. She
Fine.
said sure. Oh my God.
Okay, Mom, let me ask you this. Mom, let me ask you this. Would you rather have Dad pay for your gas, like a full tank,
and you pump it,
or would you rather you pay for your full tank and he pump it?
I just don't want to pump.
See,
I like pumping gas because usually I pay for it anyway, but he pumps.
That's literally what I said. I'm like, I've been paying for my gas for like my whole life, so I'd rather have somebody pump my gas for me.
Then we're moving to New Jersey. We're fucking moving to New Jersey. Mexipino podcast in New Jersey. You know what? We're gonna have somebody just do the gas every single time. We're going to New Jersey. We're going to Oregon. Bia.
Like I'll pay for the gas.
That's hella funny.
Oh my God.
This man is stressing over gas right now.
Oh my God.
I'm not even stressing, man.
Okay, so this weekend when you drive, so let's see what happens.
Yeah. We're going to be driving my car. I have a somewhat half tank right now. I'm going to pay to go there. I'm going to pay to come back. I'm going to pump my gas. And guess what? I'm not going to complain. I'm not saying you're complaining.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
saying you're complaining. I'm just saying I'm not going to complain.
Wow, your mom said wow.
I'm not saying you're complaining. I'm just saying I'm not going to say a word about it because I never have.
That's
I never
crazy.
have.
That's crazy.
But you know what? For the times when Jackie has filled my tank, I'm very happy about it and I say thank you. For the times my mom or my dad has filled my tank, I'm very happy about it and I say thank you. And not at one point in my entire life has anybody picked up the thing and filled my tank, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I can continue on for the rest of the 70 years that I may or may not have on this earth to just...
But we're women. We don't pump gas.
Oh my god, dude.
Now when we have a man in the car,
Oh my god.
regarding gas, I'm not independent as fuck.
Yeah, that's actually very true. Do you know how long I've had to get maintenance on my car and I haven't gone? I haven't gotten maintenance on my car in a very long time.
We're giving you a hard time. Nico.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good, son.
The air.
We love you just the same.
We've been talking about this for 30 minutes. 25 minutes and 23 seconds to be exact.
Get over it.
Yeah, look, that's the time. All right.
Thanks,
we'll see you
Mom.
tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Damn, your mom even agreed with me. She's
That's
like, I don't want to
crazy.
pump my own gas. I'd rather have someone pump my gas for me.
Oh, that's so crazy. I'd rather just have a full tank. Thank you. Bye.
And that's you. I'm not you.
So let me ask you this.
Period. See, period. I got you with that one. I was like, that's you. That's not me.
Sure. Yes, I agree. I agree. You would rather. I agree that you would rather have me pump your tank, and I would rather you fill my tank.
Okay, period.
Okay, we agree to agree. Now, would you rather?
Let's see if he does it.
Now, would you rather? Okay, let's say the fridge is just like empty and whatnot, right?
Right.
Would you rather me buy all the groceries, or would you rather buy the groceries and let me cook?
Ooh.
Now it's a tough question. Now there's the pause.
No, because I thought you were gonna say, would you rather buy the groceries and then like me just pay you for my half?
No, because it's
You
the same
cook?
situation,
You
basically.
cook? Nah, I'd rather you have to buy the groceries because
Okay.
your version of cooking is like, it's not it, baby.
What do you mean? I could make a mean Spam fried rice.
Yeah, and that's what we'd be eating for the next 5 days.
You know what I mean? A little bit of spaghetti,
See, like,
some
you
pasta.
just know, that's the thing is that like if I let Nico cook, he would make spaghetti at one point, and I fucking hate spaghetti.
I love spaghetti, man.
I hate spaghetti. I hate like traditional spaghetti now. I used to love it as a kid, but I think I ate it so much as a kid that like I don't. So no, I would rather you buy the groceries and then me just have to make something with those groceries. I would not have you cook. Because not that you're a bad cook, but like the fact that you cook like a guy that is single.
What does that even mean?
You cook like a guy that's single and like a struggling college student. Even though you're like 31.
So what does that entail? Explain to the people. What does that look like? What does that
It's literally a whole fucking pack of pasta, and you make spaghetti for the next 5 days. You do Spam fried rice, but like the Spam, like it's almost questionable that like if it's still good.
Spam's
you
always
use hella
good.
expired like stuff. First of all, you use hella expired condiments like all the time. Like you don't get rid of them.
Hey man.
There's probably a few in our fridge right now that I like still use, and like I get that. But like when I first met you everything was expired. Like everything.
And guess
like
what? It works.
Everything was expired, and then like you have to admit, I make chicken in the air fryer way better than you do.
Yeah. I'll admit
See that,
Yeah,
and that's the
for
thing
sure.
is
I'll
like
admit that.
Nico's chicken in the air fryer is like bone dry, and like
That's because I just put
there
the
was
setting.
one
That's
time.
why.
There was one time when we were first dating that Nico made chicken and rice. It was literally just white rice and chicken, and he made the chicken in the air fryer, and that shit was so dry that he was like telling me like you could put more salsa on it if you want, or like more hot sauce so it could just get juicier and it wasn't so hard to cut. It was crazy. So yeah, I'd rather you like buy the groceries and me have to make something out of that.
Hey, but to defend myself, like I remember, I think it was Valentine's Day when I made us like steaks or something, and that shit was pretty good.
Yeah, but the thing was about that, like that was really good. That was really good, and I really appreciate that. But the thing was, that the steak was this thick.
Yeah, it was a good steak.
It was this thick, and you could make like 4 steaks out of that because there was 2 steaks that are this thick and you could cut them in half and just make 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I can recall that day, I ate a little bit beforehand too, and I was like, "Fuck, this is so much."
You also made shrimp with it too. That's why.
Yeah, there was a lot.
That was a lot of fucking food.
Can we talk about expiration?
You know what I noticed? You know what? Yeah, we can talk about expiration dates. But I did notice that a lot of Filipinos in a lot of Filipinos households, you guys don't throw away like your condiments. There's a lot of expired things in your guys' pantries.
Well, because it still works.
Yeah,
still
I'm not
tastes
like
good.
that. I'm not like that. Like, so there are some Latino households that I grew up in a Mexican household that was now when it expires, it expires. Like for me, and I might get shit for this, but for me, if I see an expiration date and it's the day before or the day of, I won't eat it. Like milk, I am very particular about milk. Like if it says February 17th and it's February 16th, I'm like, okay, I can still drink it, I guess. But the day it turns February 17th, I'm like, I can't drink it. If it's February 18th, I literally want to throw up thinking about drinking that milk.
I will agree when it comes to milk specifically, because,
Or dairy products.
because that just goes bad. You know what I mean? Like even if you have cheese or something and you see the little fuzz growing on it and whatnot. It's I
don't even let it get to that point. That's the thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Nico lets it get to that point. Nico lets it get to that point.
But when it comes to dairy products, I will 100% agree. Yo, let's just throw it away. But when it comes to stuff
bread, you with bread, you make bread last like a fucking apocalypse. You will make bread last an apocalypse.
Well, yeah, because expiration is always just it's a recommendation.
It is not a recommendation.
It is a recommendation.
It's not really.
Expiration date on products are a recommendation.
I remember there was one time when we were first starting to date, Nico, we were having dinner. He had made something and I forgot what it was. And then he gives me this sauce to put on the dinner. And I looked at the expiration date. It was 2 years old. And I was
what was that?
It was when we first started dating.
Okay.
And I was just like...
Well, that I agree. That I can agree to.
And I was like...
Well,
this should have been the red flag. But I loved him too much.
That I will agree is nasty. That I'll agree to, okay? I'm not even fronting 2 years old on
No, there's hella shit there was hella shit that was old when we first started dating. And it wasn't until I moved in that even then sometimes now if there's something that's expired in the fridge and I toss it and it's only a week expired, Nico will give me the craziest fucking look I am throwing away $50 of cash in front of his face. I'm like, no, this is bad. I'm not going to eat this. And you're not going to eat this because I'm not going to cook it and you're not going to cook it. So what are we doing here, dog?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'll agree on certain food products and condiments. I'll agree. Okay,
you will.
I'll agree.
Now
I'll
you
agree.
will.
But if the ketchup's 2 weeks, it's
If the ketchup is
I mean?
But also too, leftovers, Nico will let leftovers sit for so long. It is crazy. I don't like leftovers. I
love them.
I don't like leftovers at all. I'll eat them, but if it's last night's dinner, yeah, I'll eat it today. But if I don't eat it past today or tomorrow, then I'm not gonna eat it. It just sits there, and I'm just I'm not gonna freaking eat this.
So I believe, leftovers.
Okay.
Whether you buy it whether it's food from a restaurant or food that you cooked the night before or whatever. I believe it is good for at least 4 days.
4 days is valid. 4 days is
4 days
valid.
is pretty valid.
It's valid, but I go if I don't eat it after 2, I'm not eating it.
Oh, I'll eat it.
Yeah, that's the thing between you and I. Nico's just the vacuum in our relationship.
I'll say this.
He's just he just swallows everything.
I'll say this: if it's from if it's if it's food from a restaurant, you have a good 3-4 days. If it's something that you cooked at home, like pasta or something, you have the whole week.
Yeah, no, I can't eat week-old pasta.
You have the whole week.
I can't eat week-old pasta.
You know what I mean? Pop that thing in the fridge.
I'm not even excited about the pasta that I made last night, to be honest.
It's not about,
eat at lunch today.
It's not about like excitement. It's about survival.
What are we surviving? We're not in the fucking Walking Dead.
No, but I'm saying, like, you gotta treat this pasta like it's your last. You know what I mean?
We're not broke.
No, I'm not saying we are, but I'm saying, like, you gotta.
Again, this goes back to Nico fucking cooking and like living like a college single student. Like,
hey, I'm used to, or rather, when I first moved here, I was used to just working off of a 12 hours per hour job type situation, maybe making like $60 a day. We had to make it work. You feel me?
Babe, we're not in that situation anymore.
Pasta made on Monday is good till next Monday.
That's
feel me?
Crazy. I can't do that. That's fucking gross. I want to throw up thinking about that.
I will.
I can't. Mm-mm. Sometimes like, nah, I can't.
Let me give you another expiration tip, right? Let me give you another expiration tip.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example, this is something I still do today, right? Okay, look at my eyes.
No, I already know. This one is crazy. This one is absolutely insane. And oh my God, I hope this finds its way to an eye doctor. Oh my God, because I already know what it is.
Wow. Okay.
Because you don't believe me, and I know that this is gonna fuck you up one day.
No, it's not, because okay, let me just talk about it, right? So, I go to Costco, right, to get my eye exams, right? And with these eye exams, I have contact lenses. And for those of you who do not wear contacts, the thing is, you have day-old contacts, like daily use contacts that you reuse. One a day. You have the week-old contacts that you're supposed to
change out
every week. And then you have the month-old contacts, which you change out every single month,
That's what I do. I have the month ones.
I also have the month-old contacts.
No, you have week ones or day ones,
No, I don't. I have month-old contacts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so with my month-old contacts, I end up using them for like 3 months.
He uses one pair for 3 months, and I think that is absolutely freaking insane. And not only does he use them for 3 months, he sleeps with them sometimes. He sleeps with them on. He sleeps with his contacts on.
And that happens like maybe once a week if I'm like high.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
Is that there was this thing that I saw on social media that this girl like would sleep with contacts like here and there, and she started to get a pain in her eye, and she went to go get like examined, and they pulled out like a stack of fucking contacts that she had no idea was like in her eyeball.
No, but the thing is, like, I'm very good at A, either taking them out, or B, the next morning I will take them out.
And then put them back in? No,
because I literally cannot see, so I will know if I don't have contacts in my eye.
Yeah, but the next day, if you sleep with them on, you take them out, rehydrate them, and then put them back on.
Yeah, and they're good. And guess what? Wait. And guess what? I've been doing this ever since I was like 14 years old. And guess what? My eyes have not deteriorated. They have not gotten worse, because every time I've gotten checked in, they're like, yeah, your eyes are the same. I'm like, cool. But I don't need to tell the eye doctor that I've been using the same pair of contacts for like 3 months.
All the Filipino optometrists are going to be on Nico's ass.
But what does that mean? What does that mean though? Because it worked. Because clearly the contacts still work.
Nah, I get
my
scared.
eyes do not deteriorate.
That you know of.
That I mean, they don't.
When's the last time you went to the optometrist?
Probably like 2 years ago. But guess what? Every single time I've
went every year.
No, but the thing is, every single time I've went, they're like, your eyes are the same.
What? Okay, you went to the optometrist 2 years ago. How long was it before that you went to the
Probably another 2 years.
So it.
But guess what? No matter what, every time I've went.
Do you guys see what I deal with?
Every time I've went, they don't even say any. I don't even say anything.
I'm just gonna keep it pushing. This is my future husband, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen. Amen.
Period.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely not what we were going to talk about on the Mexipino podcast, but here you go. The raw, uncut, unedited version.
Which it always is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But
Which it always is.
But this was more raw and uncut because we didn't even expect to talk about this today.
Yeah.
But we're here, man.
Moral of the story is, I'm gonna start doing this. Moral of the podcast is, Nico doesn't put my gas. It doesn't count that he filled up my gas that one time that I was not in the car. And Nico his eyesight apparently never seems to worsen, and he sleeps with contacts and uses month-old contacts for 3 months.
Yeah, so if you wanted to skip the entire podcast and head over to 40 minutes, there it is.
There it is, period.
My name is Nico Blitz.
I'm Jackie Ramirez.
And we will see you next time on Mexipino Podcast.
Oh,
Later,
and I'm
y'all.
missing a nail.
Oh.